the fact that we're young adults now. We're trying to figure out who we are. We're struggling with our confidence, or vice versa. You know what I mean? And we're trying to figure it out. Through football, I think you've seen both sides of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Where you were very, very organic and authentic about saying, hey, I was trash at this time, and I was doing it at this time for the relationship with, my friends and everybody else. And then, towards the senior year or junior year, I started to get better, and now I'm really actually out there killing it. And you got injured, and then you had this opportunity to make this music. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, when I hear these stories, especially with young artists like yourself, I hear, I was out here gangbanging, I was doing this, that, I caught a charge, and then I had to go sit down, and I had this time
exactly
to do this music.
Mm-hmm.
I had this time to think about who I am, what's going on, what is my purpose, what do I want to do. And for me, I think that was at that time for you when you got injured and you had time away from the football field, away from working out and all that stuff, to say, hey, yo, man, what do I actually like to do? And it turned out to be the music.
Actually, I heard a quote today that stuck to me. And it's funny we had this conversation, because I also put in the song, I said, conversations lead me to epiphanies. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go. Yeah,
bruh. So
go look it up. What track is that?
It's not even out yet.
Oh, see,
bruh, that's one of the vaulted ones. That's gonna be that's
you went crazy on
that was a super and I'll get into that because I had a real writer's block that led me to that song.
Okay.
But today I just heard the quote today. One usually finds his destiny when he's put on the path to avoid it.
Wow. Which means you got to step outside of your comfort zone.
Exactly. So
basically, that's all it boils down to.
It's as soon as you take
when you feel uncomfortable, that's when you need to go that direction.
And I was trying to look for where that applied to my life, because I'm one finds his destiny on the path that he takes to avoid it. I'm what was I doing to avoid music? And I was maybe I took music to avoid something else. But then I was really trying to find out. I was so is this really my... And just talking about it, I'm I play football just to be cool with people, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm
the social aspect goes back to what you said, what you enjoyed about school.
Exactly. And I'm
the social aspect.
And I'm that's what I took this path to avoid it. And and then I got took out of it, because the universe gonna work for you.